whole issue of innovation adoption is incredibly important. There are lots of ideas out there. And in fact, part of our job as a program is to identify what those ideas are, where they are, and often to bring people into the program. When I think of the director of the NPS Emerging Technology Consortium, Chrismanuel, he was a student whom we found off in Afghanistan, looking for another of our students, Chris Riga, and he wasn't around, but one of the soldiers there said, well, we have another Chris. So they brought out Chrismanuel, and he started talking about how he was hot wiring together a system that shared voice, video, and text, and did this without reliance on satellites. And he had to break all the acquisition rules in order to do this. And our position was, hey, you're our kind of person, and we're the kind of institution that can help you bring this to life. And sure enough, and the whole NPS field experimentation program grew out of Chris's work. And he was, of course, one of my finest thesis students ever. And this is the sort of way that NPS and the Defense Analysis program can make a difference. Now with this applied design for innovation curriculum, we can take the students and attach them to actual capstone projects in innovation so that during their time here, they can help to bring a technology or a new system into being, to field test it, and to bring it at a really economical cost to the Department of Defense, because we're doing this with basically our in-house funding with a little bit of external support. So it's a tremendous multiplier of these students' capabilities, and it is an important alternative to the traditional thesis to allow them to work on these projects whose goal is the design and instantiation of some new technology. But the special sauce here is that we always think in terms of applied design. That's why that's in the name of the curriculum. How is it that this is going to work? What does it mean for the way in which we will organize ourselves? What does it mean for our tactics, techniques, and procedures? What does it mean for military doctrine in general? And so when we talk about design, and in my course on the principles of strategic design, we always talk about the need to think in terms of the system. Yes, technology is there at the heart as the catalyst for change, but unless it is properly used organizationally and doctrinally, it will never be optimized. And this is a central theme of my new book, Bitskrieg, the new challenge of cyber warfare. A lot of the change in technology is happening with advanced information systems, but to think that these operate only in cyberspace is, I think, one of those limiting fallacies that keeps us from really actualizing the potential of these technologies. And so a major strand in the research, and which connects then to our curriculum and information strategy, is this idea of the innovation process as one that speaks across the technology to organization, to doctrine, and to strategy overall.